Hey, Shalom, Akim. See, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders, great millstone. Much love and respect to you, brothers out there doing the work of sincerity and truth. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash, Brakatham, Akim. All right, as you see, I got another article here regarding the Iranians there in Iran. It says Iran's highest ranking female official contracts the coronavirus. At least 4 government officials have been confirmed to be infected. According to Iranian state media, the official death toll for the country stands at minimum 26 people. Okay, so again, the curse of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is entering the house of the thief, which we know that pertaining to in the book of Zechariah, that's referring to Esau, and the curse is the chariots. But the angels of the Lord is the one that controls the chariots, not the chariot itself that has that power. It's the angels that get the power from Yahweh Bashem Shai, which distribute these pestilences, and the things of that nature that's spoken of in the book of Revelations. I'm gonna go ahead and Lord willing, I hope it'll be able to play. So just bear with me.
The mood is not good. People are worried. People are anxious. They're concerned. What's fueling the anxiety is rampant rumors and unconfirmed reports on social media that perhaps the number of coronavirus cases, the number of deaths are much higher than what authorities are reporting. There's a lot of uncertainty. People don't know where this is headed, and many people don't have the confidence that the government is addressing this matter properly. And for the capital, Tehran, the city looks different, it feels different. Usually on weekdays, there's bumper-to-bumper traffic, a lot of people out in the streets. Not the case today. The few people who are out in the streets, they're wearing sanitary masks. There's reports of shortages of sanitary masks. We're at the pharmacy early this afternoon. They're reporting a shortage. We were at a neighborhood gym within the past hour. Usually that place is bustling with activity. There was about 8 people in there. Again, many people staying away from public places. And what's rattled people, again, it's the rising death toll. Every day the death toll seems to rise. And of course, the 2 top officials who earlier this week, the deputy health minister and the city lawmaker, they were confirmed of having coronavirus. So people on edge, concerned, not sure where things are going, and they're taking the best precautions that they can. Most people staying indoors.
As he heard, he was saying a lot of people are anxious, they're worried, and that's prophecy. And that's what's spoken of in the scripture. So I want to bring out Luke chapter 21, verse 25. It says, "And there shall be signs in the sun and the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth stress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken." That's right, and they're shaking because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai had spoken this word, and the angels are distributing these pestilences, these famines, death, the earthquakes, the things of that nature that are destructive to one's existence and survival. That's all prophecy. Okay, and I'm going to read it again, Luke 21 and 25. "And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations." And what were we seeing throughout the whole years when we first came in? Brothers that came in back in 98, 2008 and 2009, when they're on YouTube, we're beginning to notice the different changes in the climate, changes dealing with the moon, the sun, the stars, seeing chariots, all these things that we're witnessing through this by way of the scriptures, opening our eyes to these things. Now it's becoming more and more. The people are becoming distressed and with perplexity, and their hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. Right? So now they want to focus. Now they want to pay attention. Okay. But, the elect are going to be sealed up. Everybody else that's not part of the elect is going to have to go through it, and with great fear and distress, worried and anxious, and you're going to turn into doing a lot of abominable acts that you never thought you would be doing. Okay, so this is, again, Iran's highest ranking female official contracts the coronavirus. So you're not exempt, no matter what status in life that you're at. You are not exempt from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's judgment. Okay, this is, let me bring out this one here in 2 Corinthians 5:10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahweh Mashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he had done, whether it be good or bad. So if you've done bad, then you're going to be given over to these destructive spirits that have been created. Okay, this is in the book of Sirach 40:9. Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge, these things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. All right, like I said, 2 Corinthians 5:10, whether it be good or bad, that you're gonna have to appear before the judgment seat of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, and Yahushai, his throne is the heavens, and the earth is his footstool. So this is where the judgment is going to be played out. All right, so I'm gonna come up over here to the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5, verse I'll start at verse 22. It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And that's what's going on. Anytime something reaches a certain level and starts beginning to affect the multitudes of people, they begin to go and buy water, food, and the grocery stores get sold out with different material, or the product. That's what that's talking about. But also it's talking about how there's going to come a day where they're not going to be distributing or trafficking in imports or goods and restocking the shelves. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hear it, they shall be suddenly afraid. And the trumpets are being blown according to the book of Revelations. As I stated earlier, the angels of the Lord are the ones that are given the sanction to do these things. All right. It says, and at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. And that's what's going on. It's been going on, and it's going to get worse in this time. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. See, they're going to stand in great fear. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Nobody's going to be distributing water. Now you depend on the city to give you your water. So a lot of things are going to be affected. It says, whosoever remaineth from all these things that I have told thee shall escape, and see my salvation in the end of your world. And the men that are received shall see it. Talking about the elect, the ones that are destined to live through these tribulations, these perilous times, up to the time they're delivered in the chariot. It says, who have not tasted death from their birth. And the heart, and this is the point, and the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning. That means that they're becoming more fearful, more anxious, anxiety, stressed, worried, fearful. Okay, they don't have the energy to go out, and if they do go out, it's not the same, because they're worried. Anytime you're worried, you can't enjoy nothing. You're stressed out, you're worrying about things, something's weighing you heavy in your mind, you can't enjoy nothing. And that's what that means, that this whole world is being affected by this disease, this virus, the coronavirus. It don't matter what type of official, you can be the president, you can be the Pope, it don't matter. If the Most High ain't with you, Most High got something in store for you to be destroyed by way of. Okay. So I'm going to read that again. It says, 2nd Ezra 6:26. And the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning. Okay. For evil shall be put out and deceit shall be quenched. And that's what the Most High is getting prepared to do, is to put this place down, man. And reintroduce the earth, the world to righteousness. But before that can come, destruction has to be played out. The prophecies have to be played out. The reward of the wicked has to be given to them by way of the Heavenly Father and His Son. And simultaneously a reward is being given, handed to the elect, the chosen, the righteous. Verse 28, as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And that's what we're doing. We're declaring it. We're making known to the world, even though they don't want to hear, or they don't want to accept it or acknowledge it, or put it at a high standard within social media, whatever. It don't matter. The Yahweh Shema Shai is making it known right now. Okay? He's making it known. And you're going to know exactly who the men of the Lord are by way of this. This is in the book. The book of Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them. You know. But yeah, you know, they're being changed into another meaning. Even the men, you know, they're going to be transformed into the state of being as a woman. All right, let me bring that out real quick, Lord, when I can find it. You know, all the tough guys, you know, all these so-called, you know, or these bodybuilders that, you know, they're proud and high-minded and think like they're unstoppable, and, you know, nah, man, the Most High got something set up for you, man. You know, you're gonna know that the strength, the Lord don't delight in the strength, the strength to, the Lord don't delight in the strong legs of a man, roughly paraphrasing. All right. This is Amos 2:14. Therefore the flight shall perish from the swift, and the strong shall not strengthen his force, neither shall the mighty deliver himself, neither shall he stand that handleth the bow, and he that is swift of the foot shall not deliver himself, neither shall he that rideth the horse deliver himself, and he that is courageous among the mighty shall flee away naked in that day, saith Yahweh. The one that's mighty he's gonna flee away naked. You know, that what comes to my mind about that is whenever he, you know, those men that were trying to cast out that demon in the book of Acts out of that man, and the demon spoke to him saying, I know you know, Peter and the apostles and Yahweh Shai, but I don't, who are you? And he said he beat them up, and they ran out there without, you know, naked, basically tore their clothes off, beat them up. You know, this is Nahum 3 and 13. Behold, thy people in the midst of thee are women. The gates of thy land shall be set wide open unto thine enemies. The fire shall devour thy bars. Okay. So the people in the midst of thee are women, man. So everybody's basically be transformed into the state of a woman's mentality. Hopeless, faithless. All right. So I just wanted to bring this out, share with y'all brothers. You know, I made a video the other day regarding the prime health minister that contracted the virus after he was downplaying the whole thing that was going on. And it don't matter what part of the earth you're in. If the Most High is set up, that's what's going to happen, whether you be in America, in the Middle East, China, Asia world, Europe, it don't matter, okay? It's going to happen. So with that, hope it was edifying. Until next time, I want to say shalom.